What is up everyone, I am Demon Cringe, and today I'm bringing a pretty interesting piece of news. So, I know that this piece is actually just a little bit old, but when I first saw it, I just knew for a fact that I had to talk about it. So everyone, Cartoon Network has made a We Bare Bears VR game called Food Truck Rush. And yes, the game is actually based on the episode where the bears try their hands at being food truck chefs and all that. I would love so much to actually play as Chef Ice Bear, honestly. So it says, Cartoon Network has announced that it has launched its first ever location-based VR game based on the BAFTA and Creative Arts Emmy nominated series We Bare Bears. The new game is called We Bare Bears Food Truck Rush. In the game, 2 or 3 players take the role of Grizz, Panda, and Ice Bear and operate a food truck together. Much like the We Bare Bears episode Food Truck, the objective of the game is to cook and serve food to as many customers as possible before running out of time. Cartoon Network Games developed the game in partnership with Luton, a UK-based tech company. iSolve, the developers of We Play VR, is also a Philadelphia-based game studio, PHL Collective. We Play VR currently has VR gaming locations in London, Dubai, New Zealand, Seattle, and many more. We Bare Bears Food Truck is the first third-party IP to launch on iSolve's VR platform. We Play VR is a free-roaming virtual reality arena featuring a haptic floor that interacts with the game. The VR game launched exclusively at the Family Fun Center in Tukwila near Seattle, Washington this week, and is available to play for the next 3 months. Well, yeah, everyone, if you actually live in these locations, be sure to go there in the next within the next 3 months, because yeah, it looks like the game's only going to be playable until then. So yeah, if you're a huge fan of We Bare Bears like I am, yeah, definitely go check that out, honestly. It also says Cartoon Network Games has also released 2 VR games based on Adventure Time in the past. Adventure Time Magic Man's Head Games and Adventure Time ICU. I honestly haven't heard about those, which is pretty sad. I would have loved to cover those and all that. So yeah, everyone, it looks like Cartoon Network is on a good track at getting its foot in the door in the VR industry and all that stuff after those 2 Adventure Time games. Again, I am pretty saddened that I didn't know about those. I'm probably going to have to check those out after I record this video and all that. But yeah, it is pretty interesting because yeah, you know, VR games are coming out, and I gotta say that there are some some VR games out there that are really good and all that. And honestly, I am really excited for both this and for the future, because we all know that the VR platform is just gonna get better with time. I really do wonder what Cartoon Network is gonna do in, like, let's say 5 or 10 years down the line, you know, when VR gets you know, so much better and all that. I'm really excited for that. But yeah, for now we have the We Bare Bears Food Truck game, which actually sounds pretty interesting, and I do hope that a lot of you actually get the chance to check that out. So this last part of the article actually talks about the We Play VR thing, plus some tweets, so let's get into those, shall we? So it says about We Play VR. We Play VR is the modular, turnkey, location-based VR game attraction made by the UK tech company, iSolve, developed globally at family entertainment centers and leisure locations. We Play VR is a compact, free-roaming arena plus designed specifically for its haptic floor, which is feedback. We Play VR arenas are operating on 3 continents and 5 countries, ranging from London, Dubai, Wellington, New Zealand, and Seattle, Washington. So yeah, if you live in those areas, again, like I said, be sure to check those out, because yeah, it only says it's going to be available for 3 months, so better get down to it pretty quickly. So here we have some of the tweets. The first one is from PHL Collective, the official account, that says We Bare Bears Food Truck Rush launched exclusively at the Family Fun Center in Tukwila, Washington. Grab some friends, hop into VR, and try your hand at running a food truck. Huge shout out to We Bare Bears and Cartoon Network. And the 2 other tweets are actually from the developers themselves. The first one says, let's face it, having your own VR game created is pretty cool, and these brothers know a thing or two about cool. We Bare Bears Food Truck Rush for We Play VR has officially launched partnership with Cartoon Network. And the second one says, we've taken the world of We Bare Bears and brought you the ultimate VR multiplayer experience in partnership with creative masterminds Cartoon Network. Well, to that I gotta say, yeah, Cartoon Network were actually pretty creative with this decision and all that stuff. I really hope they continue making great decisions like this down the line. It's a delicious VR adventure that puts players in the Bare Brothers Food Truck fantasy. Read it here, and of course over here we have a few links. If you want to read those, you know, be sure to click the link in the description. It'll take you to this article just like always, and you can view all of these as well. So everyone, that is pretty much it. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Like I said, of course, it looks like it's all going to be playable for about 3 months. At least that's what the article says. So yeah, if you live in these any of those locations, be sure to check that out pretty quickly and all that before it goes away. I really do hope they actually continue that beyond the whole 3 months, although this might actually be just like a beta testing phase, that they might be working on something else. I really do hope they are working on something else. I really would like a Gumball VR game and all that. That would actually be pretty interesting. Or like an augmented reality game where you can like in Pokemon Go, you can just aim your camera at something and you see a Gumball character. That would actually be pretty cool. But yeah, that'll probably come when it comes and all that. Anyway, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the bell icon, and if you wish to support me in a different way, my Patreon link is in the description below. And as always, I'm Demon Cringe, and I'll be seeing you guys else in the next video.